What's up everyone? Welcome back to Microgreens Farmer. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about my 4 favorite varieties to grow. I'm going to do a little taste test, just have a little fun, and talk about what I love about these varieties. I'll get into some seeding rates, favorite seed sources, stuff like that. So make sure to stick around. Okay, so I got my 4 favorite microgreens here to grow commercially, and the 4 that I base my business around. So I just thought I'd have a little fun today and eat some of these things and talk to you guys about why I love them. So starting from right to left, my right to left, I have pea shoots here. These are radish, these are sunflower, and this is a salad mix, a basic salad mix. First is the pea shoots. They taste just like green peas. They taste just like peas that you'd eat for supper. They're really good. So the things I like about the pea shoots is that they produce a good yield. 1 10-20 flat, I usually get about around 16 to 18 ounces. Another thing that I love about them is that they look absolutely beautiful on a plate. So they're popular for a garnish for chefs. And if you grow, there's some varieties you can grow that have more tendrils and some that have less. The chefs tend to prefer the ones with more tendrils, I've found, but those yield just a little bit less than the ones without. Another thing, kids love these. I found my kids love them. My friends' kids, my customers' kids, they'll just pull them out of the bag and snack on them, so that's always great to get kids eating more vegetables. One thing that's really awesome about pea shoots is that they last a really long time. As long as you harvest them properly and put them in the right packaging, they last like 3 to 4 weeks, I kid you not, in the fridge, which is a major bonus for selling to retail customers. Because when people buy them, people don't always use stuff very quickly, so they'll have a much better experience with microgreens if they see that they're lasting in their fridge. It doesn't really matter for chefs because chefs use stuff pretty darn quickly. One more cool thing I like about the pea shoots is that since they do last quite a while and they're pretty bulky and durable, is you can throw them into a salad mix. So if you're growing lettuce on your farm, I found that you can throw these in your salad mix just to make a special mix, and that's pretty cool to be able to do that with them. Also, they do regrow, so after you cut them, if you put it back out, they'll regrow and your yield will be much lower on the second growth, but it's just another way to get some more product kind of for free. As far as where to get your pea shoots and what varieties I like, there's generally 2 varieties that I buy, and that's the speckled and the green peas. So the speckled have less tendrils, that's this variety right here. Once they get mature, they start to put on a little bit of tendrils, but the green pea have tons of tendrils, so those are more preferred for chefs. They have a slightly lower yield. So those are my 2 favorite varieties, and my favorite source for pretty much all of my microgreen seed right now is True Leaf Market. So that's where I get these right now, and I've had a great experience there. Okay, my second favorite microgreen is radish. These suckers are very spicy. I love to give customers a sample of these and see their reaction when that spice kicks in on the back end. They're pretty darn intense. So some of the things I love about radish is that they're just super easy to grow and the yield is awesome, which is great for a small, more dainty microgreen, small leafed microgreen. They put out an awesome yield. Another great thing is that their flavor is just super intense, which chefs love intense flavors. I've found that the chefs really like these for meat dishes. Another thing I like about the radish microgreens is that they have awesome color. These are the China Rose, which have a nice red stem, but I also grow the Sango and the Rambo, which have more of a purple. And then if you want like a white stem and you don't want the color, but you want really intense nutrition. Actually, all the varieties of radish have really high nutrition. When the University of Maryland did their study on microgreens, they found they were 4 to 40 times more nutrient dense per ounce. The radishes were like at the top of that spectrum, the daikon especially. The radish microgreens are just insanely nutritious. So I kind of tell customers they're like medicine. Not only is their flavor insane, but their nutrition is insane. These ones I do not soak the seed, the radish, and I see those usually about 70 to 80 grams per 1020. Alright, next here we have the sunflower shoots. These things are my favorite variety to eat, I would say. I think they're awesome. And they're nutty. It's like a sweetness with a subtle nutty flavor, and a vegetal flavor. They're really, really good. The things I love about sunflower shoots is that they're really heavy. You can get up to 2 pounds in a 10-20 flat. So they produce an awesome yield. They're bulky. They take up a lot of space, and so you can sell them in larger clamshells. So customers feel like they're getting more for their money, which is great. They're really durable. Again, like the pea shoots, I can throw these into a salad mix, like an actual bulky salad mix, and create a specialty product. They're also long lasting in the fridge, stored properly. They're similar to the pea shoots. They'll last 2 weeks or more. I've also noticed that people are pretty familiar with sunflower shoots. I think they've been around for a long time, and people are, oh yeah, I've had those before. So it's just an easy thing for people to purchase, and people are kind of used to purchasing them if they've been going to farmers markets for years. So that's another cool thing. And I usually always buy these organic, just found less problems with mold, and I sanitize them, and I'm seeding them at about 150 grams per 10-20. Alright, and then the last one here is just my basic salad mix. I grow a couple different salad mixes. It's awesome. The flavor of the mix is not too overpowering compared to radish. It's just like it's more vegetal flavor, more rounded flavor. Some people, the radish is too strong, but this is a nice smaller leafed microgreen that has, less of that intense flavor. People love the microgreens mix just because they get more diverse nutrition. You're getting a bunch of different varieties all at once. They're popular for chefs just because they are so beautiful for them to throw on a dish and get that splash of color and that variety of textures. And you can also seed these less dense and grow them to the true leaf stage for chefs. Some chefs prefer that. These mixes are really cool when they start putting on their true leaves because it just adds even more texture. As far as what mix to buy, I buy the basic salad mix from True Leaf Market right now, and that includes kale, broccoli, kohlrabi, arugula, and cabbage. I think it's red acre cabbage. And then when I grow the mild mix, I sprinkle in a little bit of amaranth just to add that extra color in with it. You can grow them separate as well, but I find they grow great within these mixes. When I grow them separate, sometimes I have some problems with damping off, and I don't really get that when I'm just sprinkling them into my mixes a little bit. And then I also grow a spicy mix, and I use that same base mix from True Leaf Market, and then I just add some extra radish and arugula and mustard, microgreens seeds, to that mix on my own. I typically seed the mild mix at about 30 to 40 grams. If you're growing to true leaf stage, you probably want to have it more around 20 grams. Alright guys, so that's my 4 favorite varieties, and I hope you found that useful, and I hope you give them a try. Give all these a try. Try some different radish seed, try a couple different pea seeds. Experiment with your mixes a little bit and see what you come up with, and let me know in the comments what you think. If you have a different favorite varieties or what you guys think. Just leave a comment below. And if you guys want to get my free quick start guide or learn about my online course, you can go to microgreensfarmer.com and put in your email address. You'll get my quick start guide for free, and I'll tell you about my microgreens course. I've just added a ton more crop cheat sheets to the course, so now you can learn to grow way more varieties than the original course, so that's awesome. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.